Yeah, I forgot. Every time you log on to StreamYard now, you gotta reset everything, all the settings, all that bullshit. Whatever. Can't even play my own intros without having to pay for it. I can't figure out how to get the quarter to go into my phone though. You fuckers hear me? I'll say some hellos. Hey, what's going on, Heather? All right, let's go back here. Kill some time and let people jump in here. What's going on, Angela? What is up, Miss General Monkey? Another one of my many alts that I'm somehow able to operate while I'm live. Haven't figured that one out yet. Uh, what is going on, Myth Claws? No, you do not need any facial recognition to join this stream. This stream is totally free unless you want to contribute to my cocaine fund. What's up, Jamie? Yeah, I know. People have been on me about doing a live that they'll be awake for. I like those early morning ones, though. They're usually kind of chill, and the chat's easier to keep up with. What's up, Cardio? What's up, Matt? What's going on, Section 15? What's up, Lisa? What's up, Heather again? Hey, what's up, Veronica? What's up, Cat Eyes? All right, you're wrench stuck. Nice. What's up, Dusty? What's going on, Melinda? Another lovely sea monkey. What's up, Casper? Yeah, you know what's funny is people that I've never really talked to one on one. A couple of them have hit me up asking how they can become a sea monkey. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. I don't really trust them, and they know that. What's wrong with anti-personnel mines? What's up, Smashley? What is up, Miss Jenny? Sorry if I miss anybody. What's up, Hila? If I missed anybody, I either apologize because I just didn't see you, or I don't fucking like you and I ignored you. There's really no two ways about that. Uh, so I guess, well, I shouldn't say I guess. I mean, I know some very revealing things have come out in the last few days. Nothing surprising, but interesting to hear it from another inside source, nonetheless. What's up, Room 101? Well, Smashley, if nothing else, you know that I am blunt most of the time. Some people would even call me an asshole, and I'm not offended. Look, those psychos grouped up over there, they all hate each other, as we've seen in the past. They've all doxed each other. They've all had hours long hate streams about each other, and now they're all lumped up together. I mean, they are, and I'm sure they were in real life. They are the kids in school that nobody wanted to eat lunch with, so they had to eat lunch together, all relegated to one table that nobody else wants to sit at. And that's really what it is. I defy anybody to tell me I'm wrong. What's up, Susan? Yeah, the reject table indeed. I mean, it's pretty obvious they don't have any real life. I was going to say real life friends, but they don't have a real life. I don't understand and I've had some 6 hour long live streams in the past, but I just don't understand staying live for fucking 12 hours at a time, day after day. I can't get my mind around it. It's the Jews' fault. Yeah, I forgot. It's all the Jews. I think Jason Casey is about Jason Casey is way out of the community again. Like all this stuff has happened before. Like all of it. I mean, first it was FBC, now it's the Dunyonites. It's all the same shit. They go out, they dox people, and then eventually they implode. This isn't Casey's first go around. It's all the same shit again and again. And people want to call themselves OGs that don't know any of the history around here. That's just a pet peeve of mine. It don't really matter. Gaslight, gatekeep. There ain't no gaslighting here. And I retired my key a long time ago. Ryan uses a piece of rabbit fur for a flesh. Well, that's actually not a bad idea. Rabbit fur is nice and soft. I'm just saying. You might want to take it off the rabbit first. What's up, Jenny? I mean, Heather's been around forever. She knows all about the FBC shit. She was a target slash victim of theirs for a while. What is up, Richard B? When I stopped smoking cigarettes for $1,000, no, I wouldn't lie to you. I mean, I've quitting smoking is easy. I've done it a million times. It's lasted anywhere from 2 minutes to 2 years. I mean, cigarettes are like my 20 little friends that never lie to me. They help me relax. Um, yeah, I'm not even gonna lie to try to get $1,000. I mean, if lung cancer isn't enough to scare a person, $1,000 probably isn't gonna help either. Hey, what's up, Shauna? The best was when Bill took down the F. I took down all their shit, man. They nuked their own Discord to try to make it look like I did it. And yeah, I eventually got control of their YouTube channel too, which is hilarious. Yeah, I think Nanya did say she's Twomper's cousin, which is funny because she claims to be black, and Twomper don't like black people. In fact, when he got busted for counterfeiting, or got busted by the Secret Service for counterfeiting, he tried to blame it on a non-existent black man. Hey, what's up, Lenny? Damn it, my phone's already overheating. Miss Danielle. My heart, like I'm not even making this up. My heart always kind of flutters a little bit when I see Danielle show up. Anyway, the link should be pinned if anybody wants to hop up here. Danielle, I never stopped liking you. I've never not liked you. I might have been a little bit impulsive, and I think we had some misunderstandings, but You know, Tommy gave 40 state troopers Ebola. That wouldn't surprise me either. If I've been doxxed a million times. I've been, I've been doxxed so much. I'm kind of all walled out now, and I don't even feel it. What's up, PHI? Currently? Oh, you know she's watching. Look, here's something, and there's more than one spy in their Slack. I don't know if what's his name Midwest. I mean, I don't know if he's the one that gave Tommy Boy the information or not. But I know that my mole is not the one that gave Tommy Boy the information. So there's at least two in there, maybe three. I know Midwest claims he didn't do it. I don't know whether he did or not. But here's the thing: they've said in there that, and I'm not even going to mention the names. Uh, the people that I knew how to get a hold of that were involved, they know about it already. But they'll say so and so is this person, and they'll have this whole fucking docs thing, right? But it's not them. And I know this because I've known some of these people way before Kanye ever came along, and I know their real names. So Warbot's a perfect example. Everybody knows about that one. They threw some random guy's name out there and said it was Warbot, but it's not him. They got stuff on me that doesn't belong to me, and there's other stuff that if they knew about, they'd really love it. But they're not good at researching. They think everything is on these bullshit sites that you have to pay for. They don't know how to do any real digging, you know. But Warbot's not the only one that they think they know who it is. But the fact that they're trying to find out about everybody should tell you all you need to know. I mean, the community is a lot smaller now. Like it really shrank the last couple of years, and that bullshit is part of why. And it's they kind of cut their own throats though because a lot of the people that disappeared, and some of them still watch, they just don't chat anymore. But a lot of the people that disappeared used to give super chats like crazy. So if they would have just been not conning people and doxing people, the monetized channels would still be probably getting super chats. If you've been around long enough, you know what I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. So they could have got the money legitimately instead of lying to people about it, which caused them to get exposed. And well, there are people that aren't going to give them any more money now. They lost they lost a lot of their cash cows out of their own doing. Nanya's ex-boyfriend is That don't surprise me if he's on the watch list. They were lying to everybody about those guns because I was up on Nanya's panel one time and she actually paid me to be there, and we were talking about their guns, and the stuff that they were talking about is complete bullshit. I just kind of went along with it and was like, oh yeah, and this and that, and they fucking. If you know guns, then you knew that I was also being full of shit, but they just yeah. Do I sleep inside megalithic burial chambers like Colfax? I have slept near some Indian burial mounds. I try to be respectful of them, but, and I've slept. There's a cave out here nobody knows about that I've slept in that has some artifacts in it. So who knows? Maybe that's how I got possessed. Danielle, well, I don't know how much of our thing you want out there, Danielle. So I stopped myself a little short. Hey, what's up, Nick? Oh yeah, Meth Claus. Tommy is insanely jealous that I talk to females. I didn't have to import a bride from another country. I haven't been through all the white women yet, so has anyone talked to Junie? She was around. I saw her on Instagram a couple of days ago. She's having. Uh, I mean, she's. I don't. Fuck. I opened my mouth. She hasn't been feeling good, but she's okay. You know. I am trying, Danielle. I'm saving the best for last, which happens to be you. Well, kick its ass, Shauna. Yeah, Melinda. Like if I don't see somebody around that I'm used to seeing, I do notice when people are gone, and if I have a way out, I reach out to them. Did Ryan swat somebody? It wouldn't surprise me, but I don't know. Ryan did have a catch. Was it yesterday? And I'm not sub to Fireside, but I did watch some of it. I know the cops did show up, but I'm not. I had to bail, so I don't know if they actually took the guy to jail or not. I know he'd already been caught by Alex and company, but he lives in a group home, so he'll probably get kicked out of there at a minimum. What's up, Steel Dawn? See a picture of Ryan's decoy. No, I don't dox his decoy. I mean, it's unlikely that a pred would see it, but I don't. Yeah, don't dox his decoy. Oh yeah, Nunites don't generally have the balls to show up here, and I am just fine with that. Although I would like to talk to some of them up on panel, not from the fucking chat. You're damn right, Sea Monkey Robbie. Smoke break. Yeah, all of Ryan's decoys look just like him. They all do. I mean, if you don't know him, you just think it's an ugly kid or whatever. But I guess if it works, it works. Yeah, while we're talking about sea monkeys, I know I've said it about a million times, but the sea monkey thing is not really about me. Yes, I started the sea monkey thing, but it's more about being independent and not really being on a side. It's not about it's not about me or my channel. It's about independent thinking. I actually work for the sea monkeys, kind of like Julius Caesar worked for the Romans, at least in the beginning. Yeah, yeah, that sea monkey show was weird. I mean, it just goes to show how my people continue to be exploited. Sea monkeys, we get trafficked. We are forced to perform for human entertainment, and it's just wrong. The sea monkey plight is real. And if you would like to help a downtrodden sea monkey, what I just do. Oh, well. If you would like to help a downtrodden sea monkey, you can do it for as little as the price of a good used car every month. That's all it takes. If you just donate enough to buy a good used car every month. I mean, we have cheaper options too. They're on the screen, but that's all it takes, people. And I tell you right now, every cent of that will go to a good cause called my pocket. I mean, sea monkeys, we have some really amazing qualities. Like we can snort cocaine underwater. How many other people do you know that can do that? Steph and Papa Duke did. No, Shauna, they were responsible for swatting Alex. Like there's proof of it. And I don't know what's been going on with my Cash App. for some reason I'm not getting. I went through and redid it. I'm not getting notifications. So if you send a Cash App and I don't shout it out, I'm not ignoring it. Um, I don't know if they got it fixed or not. I just kind of gotta wait. Oh, I missed something. 159. What now? I don't feel like scrolling back forward. Some bullshit Tommy claim that probably has no truth to it whatsoever. Raising birds? No, I'm outside, motherfucker. Yeah, Alex kicks ass. Alex kicks ass. Hey, what's up, Dr. Mortician? Big Bad Wolf kicks ass. I don't chat in there very much, but I do watch him. I'm pretty sure he was Black Biden on Instagram, like before he started catching. I don't see that account pop up on my Instagram anymore, so I don't know if it's still up or not, or if I'm thinking of something different. But I just thought he was funny as hell. Do I have it on all messages? Hell, I don't know. Um, Probably not because I have to, and I know I'm missing a lot of messages because I'm blabbing. I know some people don't show up when it's on all messages, and that people have actually gotten mad at me because they think I'm ignoring them, and I'm not. I don't even know how to find it on here through StreamYard. So if somebody's saying something to me and I either just don't see it, or I either don't see it or I don't see it. But yeah, I always forget to set it to all messages. I don't even see where to do it on StreamYard. I don't know if I'm missing somebody. I apologize. I'm just not seeing it. Oh yeah, Jeff is definitely gonna kill over one of these days. He'll be rethinking his life choices when he has his first heart attack. Befuddled. I like that word, befuddled. That is one of the few words that you can actually enunciate while wearing a ball gag. Hey, what's up, Lynn? Look, Tommy has it in his head. Look, the people that put together Tommy's and this is not shade against them at all because I mean they really most of them really have good intentions. But like Tommy has it in his head that his binder is all the cops should need, and that's just not true. You can print off anything you want. It doesn't mean that it's what really happened. They want more than what he thinks they should have, and he can't get that through his head. So, being as he's convinced that he knows what he's doing and he doesn't, that's why he talks down to cops, and then is surprised that they don't want to work with him. Go figure. Plus they know they know about his child abuse charges and domestic violence. All that stuff shows up. Hey, Tanya D, I did see you a little bit ago, but I don't think I shouted you out. Glad to see you. That's why I tell people if they're going to decoy, go get a cheap smartphone, like a $30 smartphone, because sometimes the cops want it, and if you've decoyed on your personal phone, you might have to give it up. I think Alex lost a couple that way. I didn't have that problem when I was decoying. I didn't have to give up my phone or anything, but it could have happened. Yeah, control my. I mean, like if you have Wi-Fi, you don't really even need a to have a service with it. Hey, what's up, Dominique? I mean, I use Straight Talk, and I get free unlimited everything for I think it's 45 a month, and it's I mean I live in an area where the signal sucks sometimes, but um, Verizon is about the best there is for out here. Free night. Yeah, y'all remember when text messages were 10 cents a piece? You don't realize how many fucking text messages you send until you got to pay for each one. What is going on, kidners? There's an OOOG. Kidners has been around forever. Yeah, I used to have a plan that had my phone and my son's month, but every month they would overcharge me by like $70, and every month I'd have to call and argue with them about it. Calling the 900 numbers. Yeah, for 6.99 a minute. No thanks. I never like. I just don't see the interest in the 900 numbers really. Mm, yeah, I remember the Miss Cleo commercials. A, a friend of mine, he racked up, I don't remember, he racked up a huge phone bill one month calling 900 numbers. Like, I don't get it. Oh, yeah, party lines. Damn, Danielle, how freaking old are you? The party lines where everybody in your neighborhood was on the same phone line. They could pick up their phone and listen to your conversation. And if they were talking, you had to wait for them to hang up before you could make a call. Now, Dr. Mortician, he knows what a rectum looks like. I mean, he's in that kind of business. So I'm going to trust his judgment on this. Hey, what's up, Dead Twist? I'm sure somebody got doxxed today. Um, you probably didn't see it because you don't watch much of anything, but the whole non-unite Slack got exposed. I mean, it's been exposed before, but Midwest somebody went up on a panel and spilled it all. I mean, there are moles in there, and they've accused him of being the mole. He says it wasn't him, so they kicked him out. So apparently, he was like, "Fuck it," and he came up and told who all the doctors they had and some other stuff. I guess he's got more to say, but yes, Danielle, they do every single call gets spied on. Edward Snowden let us know about that, and now they want to put him in prison. Right on, Heather. I saved you a seat right up front there. I hope you brought your raincoat. Yeah, Christy, Danielle is in fact a girl. I can't tell you how I know that. That Carmen's Beach, that was on Telly's panel uh, within the last few days. I didn't see I didn't see the whole thing. All I saw is what somebody else showed. But what I did see of it was interesting. Not surprising. Like none of it was a surprise, but um, yeah. Yes, Christy, I did in fact get your care package, and I plan on inspecting it thoroughly very shortly, if you know what I'm saying. Yes, Tully is still spelled with a capital L in the middle. Oh, Gila, it's just as like it's always just when you think people can't stoop any lower, they do. So it's gone pretty much how you would imagine. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know Midwest, but I'm told that regardless of how he came forward, he's still an asshole from what I'm being told by multiple sources, but I don't know the guy personally. Oh shit, there's kids in there? They must be packed in there pretty tight. It's not that big of a package. I'll pop a couple of air holes. They'll be all right. Hey, what's up, Crystal? Yeah, and lots of wink wink cocaine. Mm, that package does say some assembly required, so there probably is kids in there. You wish Midwest had more. I again, I didn't see all of it, but some of the stuff he talked about, we already knew. You know, it's possible. Matt Jeff has a new podcast with Dan Bongino. Of course he does. I don't know. I put up a post about flying monkeys, not related to sea monkeys, but that's exactly what's going on over there. They have a bunch of flying monkeys, and they are starting to realize that they've been on the wrong side this whole time. I mean, they've already had people jump ship the last shakeup, and it's just the same shit over and over again. Oh yeah, Jason, that's gotta suck, man. I don't know. I mean, every man that would definitely weigh on you. Don't be saying that bodybuilder stuff, meth clause. I mean, my six pack looks more like a 2 liter now, but I think I still got it. Yeah, meth clause for sure. I think it's funny. All I have to do is make a 30-second short or take a minute to make a post, and they will spurg for hours on it. I think it's hilarious. I mean that's pretty efficient trolling. How come no one ever comes up to me? Well, half the people that go on panels I don't let up here, and the rest just don't like me, and I'm cool with that. You know, the people that I have a problem, they almost never have the balls to come up here, and when they do, they end up rage quitting most of the time. So that's understandable, I guess. Why don't you come up here, Danielle? I mean, I realize you're a mute, but you could still hang out. Yeah, we used to have ladies' nights here, but most of the ladies that used to come up here for ladies' night aren't around anymore. Yeah, they. I don't believe that there was any doxing in the voiceover. But yeah, you're right, Jenny. They were doing all the dirty stuff that they accused other people of doing. All of it. Yeah, see, here's the thing is I don't blame anybody for not wanting to go on a panel because it seems like I mean that's kind of an invitation sometimes to get doxxed. So I don't really blame anybody, but um, people are more inclined on private panels for that reason. And I'm telling you, panel addiction is a thing, whether it's watching them or being up on them. Like it's a thing. Yeah, that twist. Isn't that funny? How I say shit and they're like, "Oh, he's lying," but it might take 6 months, but the shit always comes out to be true. I'm very rarely wrong about because it's not because I have a crystal ball. It's because this has all happened before already with different people. 5 more beers. Uh, remember how that went last time, Robbie? I kicked you for your own good. Never drink in panel. Yeah, never do cocaine in panel either. I haven't been up to really ripped in a while. I mean, except for the Ambien streams that I don't remember doing. That's why those are usually left private. I don't know. I used to get ripped up here quite a bit, but when did you start wearing underpants, Danielle? At least I don't dox on my Ambien streams. Yeah, I mean, I will dox. I have doxed Preds, and I will dox doxers. If you're out here doxing people and you haven't been doxed already, I will. I will. I will do it. I've done it in the past, but no doxing. See, here's the thing, though. Like doxing is like the worst that they have, and once they've done it, that's it. They got nothing left because they're not at the end of the day. None of them has the balls to actually pull up on somebody in real life. And like if that happens to me, I promise it won't go how they fantasize about. I'm one of them crazy, stupid motherfuckers. Sometimes I sit here and think, man, I wish one of them motherfuckers would. I just do. I've never actually scalped anybody, but I'm kind of thinking maybe that's the route that I would go. Or maybe y'all ever seen Deliverance? What's up, Crossroads? You run Ed once for 25 minutes, you got talked over. Yeah, see that's why I don't like having a bunch of people up at once because that's what happens. So yeah, I've been threatened a lot. I knew FM was never good. He was in Indiana. Same thing with Ryan. They were both in Indiana. I mean, I knew it was never going to happen, but I still had a plan for it anyway, just in case. Danielle's got some weird fetishes, and I'm here for it. Sex addicted version of Rambo on steroids. Yeah. I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult, but I'll take it. And see, that's another thing, man. People here, when Discord was kind of like the main thing, people hung out, they played games and watched movies and did fun things. They didn't sit around and just grind their teeth on hating people and doxing people. This was actually a fun place at one time, and I don't know, like I don't know why we got away from that. You thought fetish was a type of fish. It does sound like a that does sound like a type of fish, actually. I mean, I've caught lots of fetishes, some big ones and some little ones. Notice when Pat Con came in the community, it died. Yeah. Hey, I told you, motherfuckers, his name was Daniel. I couldn't tell you why at the time, but the reason I knew Pat Con's name was Daniel is because somebody who shall remain nameless, they sent me a screenshot, and Pat Con Mitch was pretending to be somebody else, and he sent my source a screenshot, but he forgot to crop it out, and um, it said connected to Daniel's headset or something. Like it said, it was connected to Daniel something, and that's how I knew Pat Con's first name all the way back then. And then it was real obvious that Pat Con was Mitch when everything came out about Mitch sexualizing a 16-year-old. Like no nobody defends somebody on something like that hard unless they're guilty of it too. And Pat Con's account name used to be ask me about FBI crime statistics. That makes Tommy Boy's title of his video. That if that that'll make it make sense now. So Pat Con was around longer than what he wants to admit to, aka Mitch, aka Daniel, blah blah blah. I think the link's there if anybody does want to come up. I might even let people up I don't usually let up here. I'm in that kind of mood today. I'm feeling kind of frisky. All right, Jenny, I'll try to talk quieter. I know you like it when I slow my voice down a little bit. Yeah, Danielle knows what's up. Oh, at least four. At least four dead twist. I didn't know you had a podcast, Angela. I mean, obviously you don't want to put the name of it here, but that's up to you. Aluminum ab implants. You know what? I've tried to get my doctor. Like, oh, I still have my tonsils, right, and my appendix. I tried to get my doctor, like all that stuff you don't really need. I tried to get him to just go ahead and take it all out, so I don't have to worry about it. And I also wanted him to remove all of my flesh because it's weak and replace it with steel because it's strong. I'm gonna spring for the good stuff this time, though. When I was a kid, I had braces, but they were the kind that were so cheap you couldn't get them wet. That was a big pain in the ass. Yeah, Danielle, you should like I stumbled across you've streamed before and you talk. You have a very nice voice. I would listen to it, and I might even touch myself a little bit. Yeah, Jenny, I've put a lot of people to sleep. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I just gotta get in my what's his name? I just gotta get in the right mood where I can talk like that. Oh no, that's not true, Miss Claus. Um, I did date some badge bunnies for a while. I mean, they're worse than rock groupies. Basically, all I look for in a woman is a pulse between the ages of like 35 and death, and nice girls that don't press charges. I don't think that's asking too much. I mean, nice boobies help. I have my preferences, but um, like none of it's mandatory. I'm waiting for Looking Sea Monkey to pop into chat at any minute and expose me. What time is it? Let's go for a walk and see if we're gonna have a nice sunset tonight or not. I know it's freaking hot here. It's been staying in the high 80s, low 90s at night. Like it doesn't even cool off after the sun goes down. I spend most of my time outside, and it's kind of sucked, to be honest. Yeah, we're supposed to hit triple digits, I think, tomorrow and the next day. That cave isn't sounding so bad right now. Oh, yeah, that sun's gonna wash the camera out anyway. Put your sunglasses on. Yeah, can't see shit. Fuck that. Was Crystal misidentified as an Onion? That's like a big time insult. Eh, I would be offended. There, we'll do this. Yeah, I know who Crystal is. Well, I mean, Crystal, everybody knows who you are anyway, so fuck it. Crystal is one of the many people that I also have files on. I got her birth certificate, social security number, blood samples of her firstborn. We got it all. Matt, yeah, I was wondering about the swatting FOIAs. I know he'd gotten a message from one of them that said they needed more time. Yeah, that's how it goes. Though, Matt. I mean, some of these places are like you can, like they have some places they have everything right there on a website. You can just go get it. Other places they'll jerk you around a little bit, sometimes on purpose. But it's kind of tedious for them because they have to go through and make sure there are certain things that they will block out, like on body cams or whatever. Well, here's the thing: it's getting harder for the swatters. That here recently, like over the last year, like I've seen it a bunch of times on Tim Pool and some other places. Um, like professional people that get paid to harass people that know how to cover their tracks. Like they've been getting busted here lately. I mean, so your VPN doesn't necessarily mean shit, and neither does a fake phone number. I mean, people think they're safe with a VPN, and it helps, against other regular people. But Like these VPNs, they have codes that they give to the government, and so they know who you are right after you make the account. Yeah, sometimes like places do it different. Some of them are cheap. Some of them charge you by the page or whatever. It's just all different. And not everything is online. Some places don't put any of their stuff on. Like when I was a bondsman, we still had counties, and this was I quit I think in 2012. But even then, there were counties around here that didn't put any of their stuff online. And if you wanted anything from those counties, you had to go there in person. And so sometimes they would tell you to go look for it yourself, and they would just show you to a room. I had to do that a few times to get our bonds cleared. When you join Slack, it automatically logs your IP address. Yeah, fuck that. Fail boobs. I like that better, actually. I have put some titties in restraints. All right, I see your messages. You know I'm live. I'll text you when we're done here. So apparently Midwest has some more stuff to spill, if I understood it right. But does anybody know when and where he's going to do that, or if he's still going to? It's been over 300. Holy shit! Drop your cash app, Matt. I mean, spending money out of your pocket for this shit. I don't know. I'm glad you do it, but I wouldn't. At least not that much. Yeah, Midwest says it wasn't him. I don't know. I don't know if it was or wasn't. But see, that's the thing is, I know that there's at least one more mole in there because whoever gave Tommy Boy the information that he got is not the same person that gives me stuff. Right on, Walter. I can't really bowl anymore because my back's all fucked up. But I wasn't great at it, but I did enjoy it. Anytime you get to throw a heavy object at something is a good night. How women love men with broken back. If it's broken in just the right position, you know, you can take reverse cowgirl to a whole new level. My kids like to when they were little, they like to go um, bowler bumping, where they put airbags in the gutter, and the kids can just have a good time. All right, who am I kidding? I was the one that used the bumpers, not my kids. They were better at bowling than I was anyway. Oh shit. Yeah, that would suck. You can moonwalk in bowling shoes really easy though. Oh really? Jenny? Yeah, I was never on a league. I didn't have time, and I wasn't that good anyway. But I was busy working all the time. In the top one. Oh, let me guess, Meth Claus. You took one of those online courses where for $2,000 a month they'll tell you how stupid you are, and they'll try to teach you how to be an alpha. I'll do it for half that, and I'll spend more time with you. Because here's the thing: you cannot learn to be an alpha. You're either born an alpha or you're not, or you've lived through experiences that will make you an alpha. All these bullshit online courses, all that does is take advantage of betas. Like if you would even consider taking one of those. Oh shit, I forgot. I'm not a weirdo. If you would even consider taking one of those classes and you're wondering if you're a beta or not, you are. Jury duty. Hey, Gila, like if you don't want to, I know you have a real job, but you can do like Pauly Shore did in that movie, Jury Duty. I mean, jury duty's pretty easy to get. All you got to do is go in and act like you want to hang everybody. Traffic ticket, hang him. Shoplifting, hang him. No, I wouldn't mind. I really wouldn't mind doing jury duty. I got called one time, but because of my job, I got disqualified. So I don't know if they let me do it now, but I wouldn't mind doing it. Everybody complains about it, but I mean, it's kind of part of our civic duty, you know. Oh, you got disqualified because of your dad's job. Yeah. I mean, that's another thing. That the real reason they probably disqualified me is because, I'm technically a sea monkey. I think they were just discriminating, but they found a different excuse. I mean, I don't even know. I don't know. Maybe sea monkeys aren't even allowed to do jury duty, but that's just another right that we've been denied. Gila, I bet you have taken some interesting objects out of people's butts as a prisoner. Probably a lot of weapons, drugs, economy cars. Papa Duke claimed he made ICAC change. Oh, bullshit. I've talked to ICAC on the phone before. They do not like um, non-government groups that catch predators. I got into an argument with one of them one time because I had part of um, the ICAC decoy handbook. I had most of it, and I wanted the rest, but they won't give it to you. I ended up arguing with one of them one time. They didn't like that. I said, we do it at no cost to the taxpayers. You guys have a at the time, I think it was like $124 million a year. I don't remember exactly. You guys get shit tons of taxpayer money and you don't catch near as many people as we do. And they didn't like that very much. I'm sorry, it wasn't ICAC, it was NICNAC. NICNAC. I even had one of my old cop friends try to, not one of Jeff's cop friends, a real one. I had them try to get it, but since they weren't like a sex crimes cop, they wouldn't even let him have it. So Can you guys see the great pumpkin? There we go. This is the last call, or maybe second to last call. I might let people up here that I don't usually allow up here. And I won't play any games like leaving you in the basement for half an hour watching you bitch in the back chat. I'm in the basement. I kind of get a cheap through a lot of that, but I won't do it today. Oh, meth claws, if you want, I can strap you onto the end of one of those turbines. You might like it. And the sun is officially down. Whites only. It's whites only for now because I haven't been through all the white women yet. After I get through all the white women, then we'll open it up to the other races. Oh, by the way, FTK, Joe Burrito's better than you in pretty much every way. Fuck, I'm almost out of cigarettes. I don't know what the hell that is either, FTK. Yeah, the lightning bugs will be out in a little bit. They'll come out if it cools off. It hasn't been cooling off at night here, so I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, the wildlife, they're smart. They're in with the air conditioning. Wildlife is smarter than humans. I mean, humans are dumb enough to stand right on the edge of a field and video the sunset. You don't see animals doing that. Yeah, we're supposed to hit triple digits the next couple of days. I'm not looking forward to that. Yeah, I see you down there, but I changed my mind. All right, y'all. I'm done with my cigarette. There is some, or was somebody in the basement, but fuck it. I don't really feel like doing this anymore tonight. All right, y'all. Stay weird.